All right, we are live. Welcome to another My Mom's Basement Marvel Rival stream. Tuesdays at 4, every Tuesday at 4. Come back here. We are trying to get wins, and today, specifically, we're trying to get a competitive or ranked win. We didn't play competitive on Friday with Ken Jack when the new characters came out. It was just for fun, trying out the Thing, trying out the Human Torch. This day, we're here for business, not just fun. We're trying to get a ranked win. On Tuesday, last Tuesday, we didn't get one. We went absolutely defeated, not undefeated. We went defeated. So here we go. We're going to be running it again. I will be adding people to the stream if you'd like to join. So you have to be around my level on competitive, which is, I think it's like silver, bronze. I think a bronze 2. So you have to be around bronze 2, but if you add Cap was right 37 and you're on console, I'll add you to the squad, and hopefully we can get a win together. I think today I'm going to be mostly playing as Groot. I'll play as the Thing a little bit because I actually really enjoyed playing as the Thing, and I did pretty well as him on Tuesday. But we will see how competitive serves us today. You know what? Let's get right into it. I'm going to start a game before we have anyone join and just try to get a win with a bunch of randoms. Imagine we could kick off the stream with a win before we even get into playing as the squatting up. I like the new map. We're not going to be in the new map this game. We're on the Spider Islands, Tokyo, which should look familiar. But the new Central Park map is pretty sweet, and I've already looked up a few little tips and tricks for Groot players to use, where you could place walls and get shortcuts with them. All right, we've got 2 supports already, 2 tanks already. You like to see that, and maybe one more duelist. Mikey Dunn here. Shout out everyone in the chat. You killed it as the Thing last stream, Bob. Thanks, Willie Trill. So this stream, you may notice, no gimmicks. No gimmicks at all this stream. Only wins. Next week, I'll bring the gimmicks back. Don't worry about that. Just trying to keep it fresh. You can get this shirt in the Barstool store. I know it's not football season anymore, and it released right as the Commanders got eliminated, but shout out Commanders. And here we go. This was the controller Ken Jack was playing with last week, and he mentioned some stick drift, and I could definitely see it. Just a little bit. Can we get a ranked win kicking the game off? I like the squad in terms of characters and variety we've got there. I also like being able to corner teams in this little corner. It's hard to get out of.
3, 2, 1.
All right, health wall there. Some damage walls up here. Spore bombs right away. Oh, they've got a Groot as well. I always hate when I'm playing against a Groot as Groot. Oh, I've got the extra Thing shields. I don't know what you even call those, floating rocks around you. I think it's extra shields, right? Me and the Thing. Okay, I gotta get back. All right, yeah. I knew that was coming. Oh, revived. I love a nice revival. Shout out to the Revivalists, Dave's favorite band. Oh, that wall I meant to use as my backboard. I meant to put a damage wall there, not a health wall. Still got to get back in the swing of things. A little rusty. Haven't played since Friday. Come on, let's get a KO. That health is going down. That's a KO. Okay. Magneto, too. Go around. Get them where they don't see me coming. Swing them all right there. Can I get a couple? Not a bunch. Slowed him down, though. It really pisses me off to play against another group. Makes me feel like Mortal Kombat, somebody picked the same character as me, and now you're raiding with like a different colored hat. It makes me want to prove that I'm that group. Oh, he missed me with that ult. I gotta hit walls. Little more walls. I've also got some news topics I feel like will be fun to touch on and discuss today. First being a ton of DC news dropped yesterday. I know this is Marvel Rivals. It's not DC Rivals. But James Gunn did a couple interviews yesterday and just dropped a bunch of shit, which I thought was pretty cool. There's a Teen Titans movie in development. Loved the Teen Titans cartoon as a kid, so that really excited me. It's in development by the writer of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is also reportedly going to be awesome. They're filming that right now. They're doing crypto shorts. 4 Crypto the Superdog shorts throughout the year will drop, which sounds awesome. Pretty good over there. Not bad. That sounds awesome. I love anything James Gunn animal related. Rocket Raccoon up here. He's the perfect example. Guardians 3 being focused around Rocket Raccoon. Friggin' awesome. Good team up kill there. He did say that, yeah. So he said he would be very open to like developing 5-player KO streak. We love to see it. James Gunn said he would be very open to developing a DC version of Marvel Rivals, which I think is such a no-brainer. And they just made headlines in a bad way for releasing or letting go their entire U.S. development team. That DC should just swipe them up. I don't know if you could legally like make it that similar, but I would love to see it. There was a game back in the day, and it wasn't nearly as good as Marvel Rivals. I don't even really want to compare it too much, but it's called Gotham City Imposters, and that kind of gave me like vibes. Oh, I fucking hate the purple. Is it really like servers are still up?
You can still play it, only on PC. People run like their own dedicated servers for the game.
That is awesome. I used to play it on Xbox 360 with my cousin Kenny. And if you're not familiar with the game, it's literally like one team would be imposters of Batman, one team would be imposters of the Joker. And it was made by... What was the game in the orange box that everyone loved? Team Fortress? Team Fortress 2?
That's the hero shooter, yeah.
It was made by, I think, the developers of that, so it's very similar to that. Let's use this ultimate here. Really good game, really fun to play.
Yeah,
And that was the first game that came to mind when he said that they would be open to developing like a DC version of this. And one of the quote tweets when he said that was like, would half the characters be Batman characters? And I got respect for DC. I'm a DC guy more than I am a Marvel guy when it comes to the comics. But yes, half the characters would probably be Batman characters, whether they're heroes or villains.
Who's your like top 3 you'd want to see in the game?
DC?
Yeah.
So I'll skip like obviously Batman and Superman and all them would be.
I think Superman might be too powerful for it.
Yeah, it would be tough. But you got Thor in this game, I guess. They're similar power levels, I would say. I would go as far as like fun DC characters to add. Solomon Grundy as a tank would be really cool. Just because I'm also biased, I enjoy playing as the tanks the most. Nightwing, always one of my favorite characters of all time. He'd probably be more of a duelist. Just one of the coolest characters in the history of comic books. And a Teen Titan to bring it back around with mentioning the Teen Titans. And then a third character, let's pick a villain like Deadshot from the Suicide Squad. I know people didn't love his portrayal in the movie. I actually thought Will Smith was fine as him. I didn't think he was one of the issues with that movie. But that character has always been one of the coolest looking characters to me. I would love to see like a Marvel Rivals design of Deadshot with the silver mask, the one scope, and the eye. Oh, immobilized. Oh, I got a KO while immobilized. It's like swinging a bat with a donut on it and still getting a home run. Put my damage walls up. We were doing better at the beginning of this match. We had them in overtime for a second. And they pushed through. Got another ult. We use that against Magneto. Oh, we avoided it. Damn. Big waste of an ult. Back up. Let's get some health. Thank you, Groot. I'm Groot. Thank you, Rocket Raccoon. Yeah, I did the I am Groot. By the way, shout out to my little cousin. I saw him this weekend. He said he watches my streams. And he said he would watch a stream where I just said I am Groot all stream. I teased that a couple weeks ago. I said, what if I did a stream where I just said I am Groot in different cadences for an hour? Would anyone watch? He said, I would watch. I appreciate that. Shout out my little cousin. Shout out my nephew, my niece. They watch sometimes. Apologies to everyone else in my family if I curse. I don't mean to be a bad influence. Sometimes Marvel Rivals, it's frustrating. 5-player KO streak. Okay, this is good. Another overtime KO streak. Let's get their Groot out of here. He's doing pretty good with his walls. He's not bad. I gotta hit him with the melee. The melee does more damage. Okay, got him. KO. That's good. All right, they got 1 point. Good round for us. We could put up more than that, although I am better on defense than offense.
Time to switch things up.
This could be, I also watched a Ninja video, one of the top streamers in the world, and he was going off on people that just keep the same character for an entire match. He's like, you got to be changing your character to counteract who the other team is changing as.
Yeah, but then you lose ult charge.
You lose the ult charge, and you also, then you need to have like multiple mains. What if I'm the best at as Groot?
And you might be screwing up like a good team up. I think
With Rocket or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like maybe if you're at Ninja's MLG level.
Exactly. That's exactly.
I think
what
if you're
was
at
gonna say.
my friggin' Bronze 2 level playing competitive ranked, I think maybe stick with the same guy. Just stick with whoever you're best with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I struggled with my first few streams. I would try to change my character every match just to try to keep it fresh. And then the chat was telling me, like, yeah, we don't want to see you try to just fumble through every character on the roster. Just play as who you're good with.
Yeah, that's all. I ignore my team. I pick someone I know I can like do well with, and then just let them follow up or try to.
Yeah. The chat, we've got a couple people in the chat. Throw that wall right in front of their spawn. King of the North was saying half the DC's version of Marvel Rivals would be Batman's Rogue Gallery. Red Hood would be incredible. I agree. Red Hood would be a cool duelist. If you need someone to jump in, I'm online as a support. Yeah, after this match, I'll back out and we'll get some of the chat in here. It'd be nice to just kick off with a win right away, though, because it has not been that easy lately.
Better watch your back. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
But it's like water always finds its level, right? Like, I can't, if it's ranked Marvel Rivals, and every time they're trying to make even ranked teams with us, I can't just lose every single time.
You'll even out eventually.
Eventually, we're getting that win. I can't promise a win on every stream, and that might make these streams unique as well. You know, I don't want to be known as the worst Marvel Rivals player in the world, but if it has to be that way, it has to be that way. That's okay. I don't think I'm the worst in the world, though. I think there might be worse.
Oh, for sure. When Smash Ultimate was popular, I intentionally got Luigi down to, they give you a rating or a skill level. I got my Luigi down to 0, the lowest it could possibly be, and it was taking like 30 minutes to find someone else to play against.
Yeah, I don't like that, and I guess this is probably going to be a noob comment from me, because you're probably going to be like, most people will be like, yeah, that's how all ranked video games work, dude. But I'm just not usually a ranked guy. I'm usually the kind of guy that's playing normal modes. And I don't love that if you lose a match, you go down in ranks. I like just like, you win, you go up, you lose, you stay the same. All right, shields up. But I understand it, and I understand that it's also like more of like a golf handicap system.
The problem then, if you only go up and you win like
True.
very, very efficiently, you get to a point where you don't win it. You're against like, you know, I don't know, like one above all because you can't go down.
Yeah, you know, they probably have their ducks in order. Is that what you say?
Yeah, you got it.
They probably got their ducks in order.
I mean, listen, I hate winning ranks too, but you know, I'd rather
What the
play
people
with
watch,
I
apparently, you know?
Yeah, because
That's-
everyone, you know,
Everyone wants to be MLG pros.
it's too competitive.
I agree. I just want to kick back. That's why I like that Spider-Man single-player game for PS5. Just swing around the city. Go get a hot dog in Central Park. Go to Coney Island. Go to Nathan's. Get over here, Magneto. Get over here, Magneto. How do you generate that health? Oh no. Oh no. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. Magneto, he lured me in like a magnet. Let's go, Groot Fox. Basement memes in the chat. David Snyder. I'm definitely worse. I'm so awful. Shout out David Snyder for trying to make me feel a little better about that. Former Basement Boy of the Week, one of our favorite listeners here at My Mom's Basement.
We really could have used a mind like yours, Bruce.
Met David Snyder both at WrestleMania in Philly, and he came to Pup Punk New Haven. Very fun Pup Punk show. All right, all right. Oh, and I was talking to Roan, was in the office today. We're talking about some punk stuff, ideas, not anything concrete. We don't have anything booked, but just trying to come up with ideas we could do for 2025. Being the band obviously has 2 babies on the way. Well, 3 babies on the way. Roan with twins, Frankie with 1.
Down to 30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds. Let's keep moving this. Good. All right, we got the extended time, so we're already evened up. We already got an extra point. I feel good about where we are. Backboard, backboard, backboard. I've got my ultimate. I'm waiting to use it. I hope I'm not stupid for waiting. Retrieve that. Throw a big grenade across the map. Is that Adam Warlock over there? See ya. It was Adam Warlock. Or maybe it wasn't. Hit the well, I was going to say I could hit the Kanye. I guess we'll never know, but we'll leave that one in the chamber. I think Kanye is maybe not the most quotable guy in the world right now.
Yeah, not at the moment. Not since like graduation, probably.
Yeah, it's been a really, and even then he was crazy, but then he was like, he got the passive. All right, he makes good music. It's been a long time since Kanye's made it.
Dude, that's all the Kanye subreddit is. Everyone's just like, he made graduation. He made graduation.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's like, well, he also made graduation when I was in preschool. Not to make anyone out there feel old. But yeah, crazy Kanye. What else did I say we would talk about in the stream today? There was more DC news. I'm trying to think of the other things James Gunn was dropping. He said a couple of the series that were in development are kind of paused right now. I know The Authority, who are a superhero team that are going to appear in Superman. They were going to have their own series that's paused. Amanda Waller was going to get her own series that's paused. That one seems like a little unnecessary. Viola Davis is awesome, obviously, but like, I don't know if Amanda Waller means her on 2-1. We still have another round, or did we win?
I think that's it. I don't know. I don't play ranked.
We won. All right, look at that. I named this stream just trying to get one ranked victory, and we did it right off the bat. So the pressure is off. We did it. Shout out E. Gomez V, MVP of the match. How did I do? 24-5? Was that my record? That was pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty good. Accuracy 37%, my favorite number. I love to see it. All right, we're going to back out. We're going to go to the lobby, and if you would like to join, Cap was right 37. End the stream. It's over. 420. Shout out 420. Also, Robbie, who do you want to take over at Lucasfilm? So this is another thing worth bringing up. Kathleen Kennedy said that she will, or I guess she didn't say, it was announced that Kathleen Kennedy will step down at the end of this year. She was supposed to step down at the end of last year, got extended one more year. She is the president of Lucasfilm, for anyone unaware, and has been since Disney bought the franchise. You will leave your team after accepting. Oh, no, I can't join. Matty Ice, you, instead of inviting me to your team, request to join my team, and then I'll add you in there. I'm all good, yeah. Thank you. All right, I will. So Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down. Let me ignore this and then add you. Yep, Silly B, and then add you. All right, Matty Ice, we got you in here. Very nice. I think Dave Filoni is the obvious option to step up. At the same time, I don't really know what the Kathleen Kennedy president of Lucasfilm job consists of, and I don't know if Dave Filoni would want to step up. So, like, creatively, I think Dave Filoni is the guy that should be, like, the George Lucas successor. He was, in terms of George, he was like George's protege when they were developing the Clone Wars. I think he knows more about Star Wars than anyone alive, probably including George. But more importantly, he knows like what makes Star Wars Star Wars. He doesn't rely on just callbacks to other Star Wars properties. He relies on callbacks to like the Seven Samurai and things like that influenced George in the first place. Now, I don't know if like Kathleen Kennedy's job is all that creative. I want Dave Filoni in a creative position. Almost, I want to say Kevin Feige, but he's another one where like I don't think Kevin Feige is necessarily all that involved in the Marvel day-to-day creative as much as he's the overarching plan. I want Dave Filoni in both. I want him controlling the overarching plan of Star Wars, but also I want him making like Ahsoka or animated series that he has the time to do. So if he would want that job, he would be the one for it. If not him, I don't know who else. Like, is that the kind of thing where Kevin Feige would say, hey, after Secret Wars, I want to hang the gloves up for Marvel and dive into something new and try to build something new in a Star Wars, MCU type universe, interconnected universe? I don't know. I would imagine he doesn't want to just hop into another franchise. I saw Jerry Thornton's blog on Kathleen Kennedy stepping down from Lucasfilm at the end of the year. I disagreed with a lot of what he had to say. I agreed with some of it, but I felt like the point of his blog was like, she destroyed my childhood and, the Lucasfilm properties that she's put up and blah, blah, blah. Again, I don't know if she was that involved creatively in these properties. I think she was not the person for the job, and I'm glad that she's stepping down because so many properties were canceled and delayed that were announced. That was just like, how does that even happen? But I'm certainly not holding a grudge over, like, the Acolyte was bad, so it was Kathleen Kennedy's fault. Like, if you're going to say that, then, okay, the Andor was great, and that was Kathleen Kennedy's. She deserves all the credit for Andor. She deserves all the blame for the Acolyte. All right, first KO of the match. Also, speaking of Andor, we got a trailer for Andor Season 2. We're 2 months away from the first episode, and we just got our first look at it. Kind of crazy that it's taken that long. Good trailer. Weird music choice. I don't know if everyone else agrees with that. It was the first thing that me and the Lights Camera Barstool boys said. I mean, visually it looks amazing and looks on par with last season, even bigger and better. And it should, because it's got a much bigger budget this season. But you take the visuals out of it. What was that song they chose? It was like a Steve Earle folk rock song, which, it's a good song. I just didn't know, tonally, I don't think it fit Andor. But I'm very excited for Andor Season 2. Like, as excited as I can be for any Star Wars project, pretty much. Andor Season 1 was perfect on almost every level. Can I use this? Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him! Can I get Cat there, too? Sorry, I just cut myself off talking, but I just got real focused and locked in on the game there. Andor's also got an interesting release schedule. So, I believe it's 12 episodes total, and every 3 episodes will be one chapter of the story, 4 chapters, each one will cover a year. So the whole series will span, 4 or 5 years, something like that. 4 years, I believe, the 4 years before Rogue One. So we're getting Director Krennic. I assume we're going to learn a lot more about the construction of the Death Star. We're going to get the meeting of K2SO and Cassian Andor, which I'm super excited for. Love K2SO. Alan Tudyk, former guest on My Mom's Basement. A great guest. We'd recommend everyone go check out that interview. We talked Rogue One. He does the voice of the Joker on the Harley Quinn show. And he's really good on HBO Max. And his Joker, he said, I didn't want to just be Mark Hamill. Everyone is trying to, most everyone that does the voice of the Joker is either trying to be Mark Hamill or you're going so far in the opposite direction where you're like, I'm going to do a completely different voice to not be Mark Hamill. He said, I viewed the Joker's voice as something that should be burned by the acid that turned his skin white and made him look like a clown, the chemical vat that he fell into. So he said his voice is based on how he sounds after eating really spicy Indian food. He's like, yeah, when my voice is just absolutely wrecked, that's how my Joker should sound. I just got destroyed, and I don't even know who from what direction. The Punisher. What's the pod going to be about Friday? DC news? Yeah, we're going to do some DC news. Some of the stuff that I've mentioned there. We'll go more in depth on it. We'll talk some Star Wars stuff, Andor Season 2. And we will also talk... Ooh, Jeff the Landshark over there. And we will also talk Daredevil Born Again reactions, which are fantastic so far. Like, really, really good. Apparently the show lives up to the hype and lives up to what we knew the original as, which I'm still making my way through the... Damn, that was a tough round loss. I'm still making my way through the original Daredevil series for the first time right now, midway through Season 3. Almost done, really enjoying it, and look out for this Friday. I'm going to have a video breaking down everything you need to know before you watch Daredevil Born Again. I did one of those for Captain America Brave New World. People seem to like it. It's a lot of work on my end, I'll be honest. I have like a 3,000-word script that I have to record. edit that down, and then I edit the video as well. So if you see that go up on Friday, please, please, please do me a favor and like that video, share it, retweet it, whatever you got to do, because those videos require a lot of work. This is fun. I like doing this, but I can't act like I'm working hard right now. I'm playing video games, talking to you guys. That's working hard. I'll be up late editing those videos for most of this week, because I'm also kind of, to make the edit a little easier on myself, I'm trying to split it up by property. So Daredevil Season 1, Daredevil Season 2, The Defenders, Daredevil Season 3, Hawkeye, Echo, everything they've appeared in, Spider-Man No Way Home. And I'll try to recap it. We're 2 men down right now. We're 2 men down. Guys, it's ranked. Why are we backing out and getting disconnected in ranked? We're 2 men down. Let me try to ambush with the walls. I'm probably clipping through. They could probably tell I did that.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think that worked. I thought I was going to create like a death trap with the walls, and they were going to do a lot of damage when they all walked out. I was going to hit a Spore Bomb and just have like an ace kill the entire team. That didn't work. I went way too aggressive, Leroyed it. I don't think that was what I should have done. I can't believe we're 2 men down, by the way. How are we 2 men down? 2 men down, 3 doors down. Jesus. And all right. I mean, this is gonna be a travesty. They're not gonna rejoin either, are they? Robbie, did you see the tweet about the shocking thing they do in Daredevil? I did see that. There's been a lot of talk about like something shocking is going to happen in one of the first few Daredevil episodes. I think everyone has a good idea of what that may be, but I don't even want to say it on stream. Did we lose that quickly? That was unbelievable. Was that just someone else backed out and that's over? No, we still got 4 of us. That was like, we can't even consider that a real game. We lost 2 people right away. Did you see that the first episode was the best first episode of any MCU show? I actually saw that. That was a quote from one of my friends, Liam Crowley, who works for Screen Rant now. Great reporter, interviewer. We actually have a Liam Crowley that works at Barstool, too, which is weird. Not the Liam Crowley that works at Barstool, another Liam Crowley. And I like giving the Liam Crowley that works at Barstool shit when I see the other Liam Crowley, like, crushing it. Interviewing Robert De Niro, Scarlett Johansson. He just broke the news today. Shout out Liam for breaking the news that John Lithgow is going to be Dumbledore in the HBO Harry Potter series. That's another thing. I don't know if people knew that was happening. HBO is doing Harry Potter as a TV show. So they're like, the movies missed out on some of the stuff from the books. We're going to go in and do every book as a full season of television. It's a decent idea, actually. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan. I hadn't seen all of the movies until maybe 2 years ago. I went back, watched them all in succession. I loved them. But I can't consider myself like a diehard, you know. I don't know all the spells. I can name all the houses, though, I think. Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. That's not bad, right? That's something. My favorite movie, for those curious, Prisoner of Azkaban. The 3rd one, when they go back, and it's like a fucking time travel movie. Oh, so good. Gary Oldman is Sirius Black. Is that his name? No, not Sirius Black. Sirius Snape. Something Black. I don't remember. See, I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I just exposed myself. I tried to show off my knowledge, and I exposed myself. Willie Trill, we need you and Hate You 3000. Welcome, Fish Bowlers. Oh, Fish Bowl directed to this stream. Respect Fish Bowlers. Again, I like to do this whenever the Fish Bowl chat gets thrown into the My Mom's Basement stream. If you're not aware, we are playing Marvel Rivals today. Marvel Rivals is the #1 game in the world right now. I think there's like 40 million players. It's a free-to-play game. I'm playing with the chat, and we're trying to rank up a little bit. It's difficult. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a very good Marvel Rivals player. I'm not like Ninja or any of these guys that you're going to see on the MLG circuit selling out MSG with their gameplay. But we like to have a good time in the basement. It's kind of a chill way to end the day. End the work day, 5 p.m. Hopefully you guys get off work, some of you, not all of you. Just try to grind out some wins. Talk about some news that happened this week. Talk about some Barstool happenings. If anyone's got any questions, too, in the chat, I know sometimes I'm absolutely rambling. I'm still not completely used to doing solo streams and stuff like this. I'm no Bill Burr with it. So if you've got questions, I'll try to look down at the chat whenever I die and ask them. I don't care if they're about Marvel, DC, My Mom's Basement, The Dozen, Barstool, movies in general. How about this for a weird movie story I saw today? I actually just blogged it before Ultimate. Oh, what an Ultimate! What an Ultimate! We got them all. We got them all. I don't think we got any of them KO'd, but we certainly beat them up for a little bit. All right, so weird movie news that I just blogged. And this isn't breaking news. There's been teases about this for a long time. Daniel Kaluuya, Oscar award-winning actor. He won for Judas and the Black Messiah, but he's also in Black Panther, Get Out. He was in a great episode of Black Mirror early on in his career. Really, really good actor. He has been developing with Mattel a live-action Barney movie for adults for years, since like 2020. I don't know what this could possibly look like, a live-action, and isn't Barney live-action in the first place? Like, I don't know what that really means. But a live-action Barney movie for adults. Is this like a... I don't know if this is a Barbie situation where it's like a movie kind of about growing up using a nostalgic property from your childhood that you remember. I don't know what it is, but Ayo Edebiri from The Bear, Sydney from The Bear, signed on today to write and star in it. And they're saying it's for adults. They're like, it's live action, it's for adults. What does that look like? Is it like a gritty Zack Snyder friggin' Barney? Is it about like Barney needs to go avenge the murder of his wife and child, Punisher style? Or is it just like, I don't know, a wholesome movie that also adults could enjoy? Is it going to be about the person playing Barney? Are they going to take the mascot helmet off and stuff like that? By the way, not a bad start to this match. Gameplay talk. We're moving this Spider Zero along pretty well. I've got my ultimate locked and loaded. What's your most anticipated non-superhero movie this year? It's a great question. I feel like I need a list in front of me to come up with like a true answer. What's coming out this year that's not superhero related that I've been really like, oh, I can't wait for that? Because there's a bunch. You know what's one? I forget the actual title of it, but the Josh Sadfy, Timothy Chalamet movie about table tennis, I believe. It's supposedly got like Uncut Gems energy. It's the director of Uncut Gems, if you weren't aware, Josh Sadfy. And his brother's also putting out that movie with The Rock this year that I'm super, super intrigued by, The Smashing Machine. It's like a true story. Rock's going to play a UFC fighter, and it's an A24 movie. Both of them are A24 movies, as is the Barney movie, actually. Kind of a full circle. They all work there. A24 crushes it, though. I feel like most of their movies I do enjoy. And I'm curious about all of them. What does a live-action adult Barney movie look like? What does The Rock in a serious movie look like? Especially a serious movie about an MMA subject matter that is pretty beloved. Like there's a old school HBO documentary called The Smashing Machine about the story that people love. So those are the first two that came to mind. Two Sadfy brother movies. Would My Mom's Basement do some sort of Mook Can't Sleep stream the next time Mook and Maresh come to New York City? Absolutely. Love Mook Can't Sleep. I think it's a great show. I watch it often. And I've told Mook that. I think he does a great show, and when he comes to New York next, I would love to do some Mook Can't Sleep with him. What else do we got? Every movie is A24 these days, that's true. Did you comment on Kathleen Kennedy news? Yep, we talked about that a little bit towards the beginning of the stream. I'm definitely, you know, when I came out and said I kind of disagreed with a lot of Jerry's blog, a lot of his points in that blog, immediately you get the, oh, you're woke, Disney shill, and blah, 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 blah. I do agree that, like, she is not the woman for the job, not the person for the job. It could be a woman, I don't care about that. She's not the person for the job, and I'm glad that she is stepping down. I think Star Wars needs someone new, for sure. So, like, yes, I'm I'm defending her, I guess, in a manner that, like, I don't think she should be blamed for creative decisions, all creative decisions. If you're going to blame her for creative decisions, I think you should give her credit for the good ones. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not like a Kathleen Kennedy fan. I'm not like, I hope she lasts 10 more years of Lucasfilm. It's time for a change, no doubt about that. Did you ever watch the Teen Titans show growing up? Yes, I mentioned that as well because James Gunn just said Teen Titans is going to be developed into a movie, and I can't wait for that because the Teen Titans show growing up was as good and as influential, I think, on my superhero interests as, like, the Justice League show. Robin was so badass. Raven was so badass. I mean, when they put Cyborg in the Justice League in that movie, it didn't feel right to me because I'm like, Cyborg's a fucking Teen Titan. So I loved everything about the Teen Titans. And I wonder how they would do it if they do it in the DCU, because we know already the DCU's Batman is going to have Damian Wayne as his Robin, Batman's son. So there's a ton of different Robins you could choose from. Is the Teen Titans going to feature Dick Grayson's Robin, or are we going to have Dick Grayson's Nightwing already established and Tim Drake's Robin leading the Teen Titans? That's what I would prefer. Tim Drake is my personal favorite Robin because of the Teen Titans, I think, because of that series and everything. And I would like to see him in that. I would also just like to see, like, give me Chalamet as Nightwing, give me, I don't know who as Robin himself, but I love all the fan cast, and I'm sure people roll their eyes at him because it's just, like, prototypical current young A-listers. But when you say, like, Zendaya as Starfire, Tom Holland as Beast Boy, Jenna Ortega as Raven, and, you know, Chalamet as Nightwing, if you want to do that, like, that would be a banger of a movie. Oh, Willie Trill just said, can you fan cast the rest? So I can't take credit for any of those names I just mentioned. Like, I've seen them fan casted for years, but at this point, they've just, like, been inceptioned into my brain, and I almost can't think of anyone else. I also saw someone fan cast John Boyega as Cyborg. I think he would be fucking great as Cyborg. It's been a little bit since I've seen John Boyega in anything. Y'all pushed up way too fast, cost us the game. All right, Toasty Gamer. Respect. I think some people would be like, fuck you, cost us the game. He's probably right. I would trust his opinion more than I trust mine. I'm going to try to push up a little. I guess this one we sort of have to push up, though, right, on defense? Are you listening, Toasty Gamer? Are you in the chat right now? You could let us listen. Oh, Silly B is like, we won. I guess we only got 1 point, he's saying. I don't know. I wasn't too upset with how we played last game. Thought we were all right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, where'd he come from? Oh, I didn't know there was a door back there. What the fuck? I thought I completely cornered them, and they cornered me. Look at this asshole on the screen you're watching get killed. I thought I was flanking. They flanked the flanker. Don't flank the flanker. Is Flash part of the Titans? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Young Justice had like a young Flash. Young Justice. Oh, another amazing show. Shout out to my friend Dom. Got me on Young Justice back in the day when it was still on the air. And then they brought it back. Got canceled, brought back. Kind of like Daredevil Born Again. Obviously in big headlines this week. Daredevil's so good. The original show, oh my god. I regret not getting on it back when it was in its heyday. Are we pushing up too fast again? My guy, Toasty Gamer, are we fucking this up again? I don't know why I wasn't on Daredevil back in the day. I don't know what took me so long, but better late than never. I'm here. And I'm loving it. Foggy, Karen, Bullseye, Kingpin, Punisher, all of them. Give me every friggin' character. Going to see Mook and Sass stand up in Atlanta this weekend. Kaylee Young. Callie? Is it Kaylee or Callie? I know I asked that before and you were like, you had it right the first time, and I forgot already. It's like me with the wins and losses with these streams. You tell me and I still can't get it right. But that's awesome. I haven't seen Mook do stand up live. I've seen Sass. I saw Sass do not his full set, but he did some stuff for an Out of Order live show in New York, and he was hysterical. I think Sass is very, very funny. King of New York. All right. Ultimate. Did that even work? I don't even know if that worked. Friggin' We Are Venom. This is sometimes Marvel Rivals, I say this every week, gets to an overstimulating level where I just start pressing buttons and praying for the best, and that's where we are right now. Praying for the best on these buttons, and Iron Man is really... So that's just something I've noticed in the last couple streams, is I struggle against flying heroes, especially if they start to multiply. If you've got a team with a Human Torch, an Iron Man, and a Storm, oh boy, it's not going to be going good for the tanks in the match. Couple damage walls, get them down. Who's coming up after me right now? Is this Magic? Is this Loki? Is this Magic? Yeah, it's Magic. I've never been a big Magic fan. Whoa! Whoa! Damn! Alright, that's what he was talking about. Silly B. Okay, Raccoon. Yeah. He was right.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Daredevil movie, director's cut, goated though. That's a great call by David Snyder. I've talked about this in the past. I bought the Blu-ray, and I was a huge fan of the Ben Affleck Daredevil when I was a kid. Because what did that come out in? 03? I think I was 5 when that came out. Again, I don't mean to make anyone feel old if anyone out there is older than me. But I was 5 when that came out. I remember having the VHS and always fast-forwarding past the credits at the end because you would be able to watch the Evanescence Bring Me to Life music video that had Daredevil and Kingpin and the characters intertwined in it and stuff. Loved it as a kid. Watched it in high school and was like, damn, I think that sucked. And then some time went by, and in the clearance rack of a Best Buy, Garden State Plaza Best Buy, which doesn't exist anymore, knocked it down, shocked me the last time I was there. I pull out Daredevil, I see director's cut, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to give the director's cut a shot. Way better than the original movie. And it's not, like, amazing. I'm not going to lie and be like, you watch the director's cut, and it's The Dark Knight. It's not The Dark Knight, but it's way better. They cut out some of the romance. They add in some more of the violence, some more of the action. Very worth a watch. It's probably the best director's cut I've personally seen in terms of making the original cut better. All right, I like this. We got an Iron Fist on the team, a hero that absolutely infuriates me on the other team, so I like having one of them. Magic is an awesome character, Rob. Read New Mutants. See, I've never been a New Mutants guy. Honestly, Marvel Comics were a blind spot for me until, like, a few years ago. Growing up, it was only Batman and sometimes Batman-adjacent books. I'll read Batgirl, I'll read Teen Titans, I'll read anything where a Bat family member may show up. I'm interested in that. Suicide Squad, Swamp Thing if Batman's showing up. I'm okay with all of that. I was never buying Marvel stuff because I didn't have a guru, a sensei, to lead me through and tell me what to buy, where to start things. It wasn't until I met my friend Jose Youngs, frequent guest now in My Mom's Basement, and our comics expert, that he started pointing me in the right direction. Or, you know, even like the MCU, I would look up what books inspired this movie, and I would pick up those books. See, I get a little stick drift here. Not touching anything, a little stick drift.
The battle starts in 5.
Do you think we'll get any MCU cameos in Born Again? It's a great question. It's the kind of show that could absolutely be fine without any. But it's also the kind of show that would, like, I don't know, it'd be kind of fun to get a couple. If it's going to be a courtroom procedural show, too, like, there's fucking heroes in New York for sure. I don't know. I go back and forth. My gut would say we get at least one. And I saw that Tatiana Maslany, the She-Hulk actress, was like, oh yeah, I'd be open to appearing, but I don't think she's going to be in season 1 at least. I know they're filming season 2 in New York now. I think she would be like kind of a great character to cameo in that. And I know people didn't love She-Hulk, and it was very controversial, and that's fine. I'm not asking you to love She-Hulk. But I think if she just appeared as Jennifer Walters and not the big green She-Hulk CGI mess that they had, and it wasn't great CGI, they need to improve on that before they bring her back. I think that would be kind of like fitting. Daredevil went and boned her. What if she comes to New York and has a quick date with him at the Palm or something? I don't know. The Capitol Grill. Matt Murdock is a ladies' man. He's got a starting roster like Derek Jeter. That's got to infuriate the other heroes, right? Every time a woman walks into the room, superhero or not, they just fawn over the blind guy, and they're like, come on. Thor's like, but I'm a god. Yeah, God, that's a blind religious dude. All right, let's push now. Let's push, try to help my team. Their thing is pretty good, huh? Oh, Winter Soldier got me with the get over here. I hate the get over here. Damn commie bastard. That health, I didn't mean to steal it from you, Thor. If you were trying to get that, I apologize, Thor. You probably need it more than me. Probably be more useful on you more than me, I should say. All right, get the ultimate. Good small area. Oh, I died right. Oh, but I hit the ultimate and then died? Is that what happened there? I think I hit the ultimate and then died. So I completely wasted it, did I? Yeah, I did.
Anybody want some nuts?
Spider-Man would be awesome. Let's get Jose on Rivals. Yeah, speaking of blind spots, we're around the same age, and I thought Teen Titans was after our time, but also I didn't have any comic or superhero knowledge. I had all the Teen Titans friggin' toys, too. I remember they had a great line of toys. Young Justice was definitely a little past our time. I think I was a little old to be watching Young Justice at the time, but, like, I would watch it now and still enjoy it. It's just, you know, it was made for the Cartoon Network audience.
This is real firepower!
Fantastic and stupid eraser chest. Oh no. Oh no, the thing's coming for me. The thing's coming. He's gonna get me. He is going to get me, folks. Ugh. Ugh. We started off strong. This was a strong start to this stream. We got the win out of the way, and we haven't gotten much since. They're just backing us up into this corner, aren't they?
A nice deep freeze.
By the way, Daredevil Born Again comes back next Tuesday. I'll be doing a stream at 4 p.m. as I normally do. I will have watched the first 2 episodes by the time I do the stream, so I'll give my general thoughts, but I won't spoil anything. I'll be sure to really be careful. I won't even like hint at anything that could be spoilery. But if you're curious, oh, is it worth the watch? Whatever. What do you think? Come next Tuesday at 4. We'll be right back here, same channels, same streaming setup, and we'll be talking Daredevil Born Again. All right. Bad. 0. We put up a goose egg.
2-0.
Couldn't even get to the mission area that time.
Including which side
Again, shout out all the Fishbowl viewers that are in here. If you're still here, I mean, if you were watching the Fishbowl and you're still here, you're a true stoolie. You're just consuming anything stoolies. Look, we got no other tanks. Do we need another tank? I don't know what the answer is necessarily. This is the new map, by the way. I think it is, right? The Central Park map? Am I right about that? Can't even tell if the map is what I think it is because we haven't gotten out of the corner. What else do we got? We got any questions? Any more questions in the chat? Make sure you like the stream if you're watching it anywhere. David Snyder, same. Didn't get into. David Snyder says I didn't get into any Marvel until X-Men came out, but I was Batman for my first Halloween because '89 had just come out. My dad had a ton of Batman collections and graphic novels. That's one of those things that a lot of times you hear, what sporting event would you like to go back to and see? But movie fans, I think, have that urge of like, what movie would you want to go back to and see the phenomenon of? Star Wars being the obvious answer in '77. You could even say The Phantom Menace in '99. But I would have loved to see the absolute Batman pandemonium in '89. Bat logos everywhere. The way people talk about it, like Kevin Smith, my older brother, huge Batman '89 universe fan. The way everyone talks about it, the serials, it just seems awesome. That's a good question for the chat. If you could go back in time and relive any movie drop, which would it be? And let's say, let's take like Star Wars out of the equation, okay? Eliminate Star Wars, because I think most of us would say we want to see what it was like in '77. And even for Empire, when everyone finds out, spoilers, Darth Vader's Luke Skywalker's father. Did we lose that quickly? They got a point that quickly? Fuck.
0, 2, 1.
Always need 2-2-2. Mr. B-Hef, you're right. I think you're right. Fishbowl's in-game character to be the fish from Chicken Little. Little fun fact from everyone in the chat. I used to have a a red mohawk. In the summer, it was like more of a faux hawk. In the summers, my mom would let me get crazy. My sister was a hairstylist at the time. So we'd be like, all right, you could practice being a hairstylist, and I could be a little rock star. Give me a mohawk and dye it a color. So one summer I did red, one summer I did blue. The summer I did red, I was on the all-star team, Little Ferry, South Hackensack, baseball, and a lot of them would call me Chicken Little because it would stick out of my helmet. You know, take the helmet or the hat off, whatever. It would stick out and kind of looked like Chicken Little. All right, let me text Manoli, who runs the streams here, and have him come in because he said text me before your last match of the day. About to start last match of the day. And we did get a win, so I'm happy. I thought maybe this would be one of those, like, if I didn't get a win, I would have to kind of stay on until I did. And then I was like, this could be, I'm calling the fiance and being like, I'm coming home next week because it hasn't been going great. But let's fire off the last match of the day. And come back tomorrow, by the way, not on the My Mom's Basement feeds, but on the Barstool Sports Twitch and all Barstool Sports. I think maybe on the Viva page. I think it's going to be on the Barstool Twitch page for sure. We're going to be playing Pico Park 2, a game that I've never played. Nick Hamilton told me a little bit about it, and I know a little bit about it. I know it's a teamwork game, and I know it's very strategy involved, and it's very frustrating for some people. They say it could cause fights between couples if you're trying to play together. We're going to be giving that a shot, and I'm not going to reveal the roster yet, but it's a good roster from the New York office, 4 of us. So tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. The streams have been fun. I've been liking doing these streams, Quiplash streams. I gotta start doing more variety. I would love to do some single player stuff. Cut those up into videos, maybe some highlight tapes. I don't think I got the highlights for highlight tapes yet. Oh, and also, I need answers on how to get ECW Groot. They teased it. They said, complete the season challenge or whatever. You get the new Groot skin where he's got barbed wire around him. He's wearing a scarf too. I need ECW Groot. Someone's got to let me know what I have to do to get him. Robbie, what are the chances you'd play QP with chat? Quiplash or Quick Play? This with the chat? Voices in the chat? I don't know what you're asking necessarily. We've talked about having comms in the game, but it worries, I think. What's going on with the Barstool? Queuing for competitive. All right, match found. We've talked about the worry is if someone random were to join and then just start saying slurs, it's just on the Barstool Twitch page. And then it's on me. And I can't have that on me. I'm like a squeaky clean guy here. Dave calls me an A-plus employee. I got to stay off his radar, so that is the last thing he remembers of me. The A-plus employee stuff, not the bringing on, problematic people. And I'm not saying you guys are problematic. People I'm talking to right now, you guys are fine. I'm sure you guys would be great. But the randoms who would maybe want to sabotage the stream would have the perfect opportunity to do such a thing. To get the Groot skin, you need to complete the mission guide. Go to the season pass and then the mission tabs. QP is quick play. Okay, I see. Oh, he said any chance we could do that for the final game. I didn't. Now I'm realizing that. I thought you were saying in the future. I read that too quick, Willie. I'm sorry. David Snyder says I think non-ranked, so my level 2 dum-dum can play. Fuck. I should have done a last, yeah.
That's a bummer.
David Snyder says The Prestige is my single movie to watch again with no knowledge. That would be an amazing one. Usual Suspects might be mine.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
You can lock the game to invite only, I believe. No worries, fan. All right, next week we'll hit some more competitive. I felt like I had to do competitive today because I went winless last week, and then we did the stream with Ken Jack on Friday, which was a very good stream. If you want to go back and watch, it was 2 hours long. I had a pretty good Thing costume that the chat said looked more like the Lorax. But I felt like I just had to get redemption on the competitive. I didn't want to be a pussy.
Looks like the mission area is yours to
That was a
capture
bad
now.
spot for that wall. I'm going to take that away. Again, if you're curious why I'm putting the big wall and like weird clipping against wall areas, that's apparently what you're supposed to do here. The big wall gives you health every time you damage players within 20 meters of it. So match canceled, disconnected. All right. So it's over? All right, it's over. You might hear some commotion from the outside, by the way. They're recording the next Beer Games Vib show. Let's do it. Let's run for the last match of the day. Let's run a quick play. So if you guys would like to join, now's the time. Cap was right 37. Request to join. We'll run it. We already got our competitive out of the way. We got that win. This is fate, Mr. BF says. I agree. W Vibs, absolutely W Vibs. We've been watching, they've been recording this before I came on stream. A lot of us were sticking around, and it was the first thing in the office in a while that gave us the vibes of, I don't want to say like Barstool Survivor, but the challenges when they were recording Barstool or Surviving Barstool. It gave us some vibes of those. People sticking around the office watching, people getting rowdy, people cheering. It's good. This episode that they're recording now, I won't reveal the guests because I don't think that's been revealed yet, is going to be very, very good. All right. I'll wait another maybe 30 seconds, and then we will search for a quick match, quick play. End the day on a good note. It'd be nice to end the day on a dub. And then again, we're doing another video game stream, different video game called Pico Park tomorrow at 4. And then next week, Basement Boy of the Week, that's got to be David Snyder. And then next week, we will be back Tuesday at 4, normal time for more Marvel Rivals. All right, let's get into it. Let's get a win, guys. Whatever it takes, Cap style. And next week, gimmicks are back, costumes are back. I got a good costume. I'm excited to wear it. Another DIY makeshift costume. But all right, my favorite map too, Tokyo 2099. This is good. This is a good place. This is where we want to be.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
All right. Groot again. We've got double duelist, double healer, double support. Healer, support. I don't know if I should call them one or the other. I think there's supports in this. Healers in Overwatch, maybe? Still an Overwatch noob, but still have never played. And we're waiting on Zim. All right, look at that. We got 2, 2, and 2. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect team split. Favorite map. This is fate. Just like you said, Mr. BF, this is fate. David Snyder says, I don't have any idea what I'm doing, but let's do this. We got this, David Snyder. Doesn't matter if you got no idea what you're doing. It don't matter. We're just here to have some fun. Get some KOs. All Basement Boys of the Week are created equally except Lauderdale. He's, and then emoji. I can't even see the emoji. Oh, he's the GOAT. He's goated. We love Sam Lauderdale. Sam Lauderdale, great guy. Great guy. Huge Barstool supporter, obviously huge My Mom's Basement supporter. Me and Clem went to Universal with the guy back in the day. He was just, he was like coincidentally going to be in Orlando, like at Universal, same time as us. And the guy was gracious enough to treat us to some Universal tickets. Really good time. We did E.T. with him that day. That was like my favorite ride. And I think Sam Lauderdale is like an adult, so he's also like, I can do normal rides. And me and Clem were like the babies, like, isn't E.T. awesome? The ride from like 1994. I don't even know when it got added to Universal. They basically had to pop a VHS in before the ride started of Steven Spielberg talking about what went into it. Shout out Spielberg. Get some W's in the chat for Steven Spielberg. I just love that guy. Look at that Hulk stuffed animal. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. My team is probably like, hey buddy, stop focusing on stuffed animals. Start focusing on getting this win. Boom! See ya, Jeff the Land Shark. You ain't swallowing me. Go after Namor. Oh, what's that bubble shield? Yo. All right, we're moving this along. I don't want to speak too soon and jinx it, but this is like, it feels easy. Feels like we're having an easy time right now. Can I reach from here? 17, yeah, 17 away, yeah. Who just got me? Who just got me? Oh, it's Venom. All right, let's do healing wall here, and let's do backboard walls here. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. This is not where I want to be. Healing wall, though. Healing wall. Not horrible. Not horrible. I escaped. And we got that Venom. All right. Moon Knight next. Nice. Guys, we're kind of goated. We're kind of cracked. By the way, I want to get a stream in with Brody King at some point. Brody King from AEW and from God's Hate, great hardcore band, is a absolutely amazing Marvel Rivals player. He's been posting about it on his stories, and he posts the scorecards from the end of the match. This guy's going like 34-0, putting up crazy stats. And I would love to get one in with him. Great guy. I've interviewed him as well in the basement. Get Winter Soldier. Yes. Good use of the ult there. Oh, God, a double KO. Save this highlight tape and send it to the Hall of Fame. Oh, I shouldn't be in there, right? It's the enemy ult. What is that little bubble Namor goes in? A water bubble? Oh, get out of the way! Oh, he got me with Shamu. Oh, he's down to I was going to say, he was down to like a shred of health. He was hanging on by a thread. Oh, Iron Fist, my least favorite. Well, other than Wolverine. Wolverine's the worst. Oh, we got him too. Damn, that was awesome. Great save. All right, they're moving it back now, aren't they? Let's push forward. Let's push forward. Get the Landshark. Let's get him out of the way. Let's make sure he doesn't get that ult and swallow us off the map, right? All right, yeah. I like this. Am I blocking that thing with my walls? I hope not. They say Namor should be ashamed. Did I just hear that in the group chat? Should be ashamed. Namor, the first mutant. Took him a long time to get into the MCU, but he was the first mutant. I also thought he was a pretty good portrayal in Black Panther comic as well. Shit! Did I speak too soon here? I don't want to say I spoke too soon. I don't want to say I jinxed it, but some W's. Are you familiar with Colt Cabana? Oh my God, of course I'm familiar with Colt Cabana. I used to design that guy's merch, and at one point there were Colt Cabana 1-hour tease billboards in Chicago that had my designs on them. I could post those or send them. I'm sure if you looked up on my Twitter, like from Robbie Barstool Colt Cabana, I've definitely posted them before. I didn't design all of his merch. I can't take credit for like I was his merch designer, but I designed some shirts that he oh, the beluga whale. I designed some shirts that he wore for sure. I've interviewed him in the past. He's been on My Mom's Basement. He's actually one of the first video interviews on the YouTube channel. Great guy. Always been very, very nice to me. Always been very supportive to me. All right. Let's keep moving Spider Zero. Let's get to the next checkpoint. We've got 3 minutes, and we're very close to that next checkpoint. So I'm back to feeling good. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, but I'm back to feeling good now. Jeff the Landshark. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the wall. Don't spit me off the wall. Don't spit me off the wall. No! Oh, he didn't do it! He didn't do it! He didn't have the balls. He didn't have the guts. Oh, he thought he was going to kill me. Got me down to 78, and I KO'd him, too. Jeff the Landshark, suck my maple nuts.
Get that vehicle moving again.
All right, get that vehicle moving. They're pushing it back. I was too focused on Jeff the Landshark. I abandoned the actual objective of the game. That was a big save, though. Somebody clipped that. I just like saying that. That just sounds like a e-streamer, e-sports guy thing to say. Somebody clip that. Clip that chat. Okay. All right. There's too many of them. Where's my team? Where did my team go? Oh, no, the beluga whale. That was bad. Oh, heck yeah. You talking about the wrestler playing Rivals made me think of how Colt plays Fall Guys. I actually didn't know Colt played Fall Guys. Actually, maybe I knew that. I've never watched his streams, but maybe I knew that. All right. We got to get to that checkpoint. Let's push. I got to get back to my team. My team's probably like, yeah, we got to get back to that checkpoint. Where the fuck are you, Groot? I'm coming. I'm coming. Groot's not that fast. Come on. Get Namor. Get Namor. Come on. Thing. Get Namor. Yes.
Maximum pulse.
Maximum pulse. Little D. Snyder ultimate from Iron Man. I love that.
60 seconds left.
All right. All right. Oh, that wasn't D. Snyder. That was their Iron Man. Fuck. I was looking at that Iron Man like he was an ally. He is most certainly not an ally. Shit. My health is going down rapid speed. Okay, because I didn't have my health wall up. What a dope I am. Luna Snow. No, get out of the way. 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 30 seconds. We got to hit that checkpoint. This is a bad showing for me, I think. I don't think I'm playing very well right here. Get to the checkpoint. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close to the checkpoint. Oh, we arrived. Okay, good. We're keeping this going. I didn't hear that fat lady sing yet. I didn't hear her singing. All right, push. Push. Make like a pregnant lady and push. Oh, yeah. Keep going. We're making headway. Oh, Phantom, fuck. Don't go too aggressive, but aggressive enough to be a tank, right? He fall off the map now. Fuck. Okay, use your ult. Yeah, get him. Just get him. Fuck. How did he survive that? All right, we got him. Oh, no, his ultimate! Where's he swinging to, though? Where did he swing to? All right, we don't need you anyway. Guy went in the wrong direction. You dope. Oh, no. He's doing the diving punch on me. And the Iron Man. Oh, the Iron Man. It's those flying heroes that get me every time. Better push that vehicle.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
They're pushing it back. Oh, no. They're pushing it back. Strongly. We don't have that much time. Oh, they got me as soon as I came in. Get that health. And then put the shield up. In that room.
Down to 30 seconds.
Keep pushing. Keep swimming.
A little help, please.
We'll find Nemo for the chat.
This is why I chose leave, Namor. The
Final
final 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Let's play smart. Oh, shit.
Let's keep fighting until
This
we
ain't a good spot for his team. The purple, no. Oh, no, team. I'm sorry. I let the team down there. We're still in overtime? No. I knew that was going to be a loss. Epic victory! We won! We did it! I can't believe that was a win. I've been good with the wins and losses. I was bad with it there. We ended the day on a win. I didn't even realize we won. All right, there we go. Tune in tomorrow for the Pico Park stream on the Barstool Sports Twitch at 4. And tune in next week. We're getting more dubs and Marvel Rivals on Tuesday at 4. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like the stream. We'll see you next week or tomorrow.